Hello everyone and welcome back to my true crime channel. I hope you're all well. Today I want to discuss my thoughts and views on Summer Wells's grandmother apparently going away for 3 months when not only is her granddaughter missing, her daughter is still missing, Summer's auntie, and not only that, apparently still Don Wells, her son-in-law, 3 people in her family are missing, but yet she's going away for 3 months. So news broke about 4 or 5 days ago that Don Wells left in the middle of the night and has gone missing. Now, a lot of people are speculating that he has actually left his wife, Candus, Summer's mother. They are the parents of missing 5-year-old girl, Summer Wells, who has been missing from the state of Tennessee since June the 15th. She went missing from her family home in Hawkins County, and it's an extremely weird and mysterious case. And what is even weirder is since Summer's gone missing, her father is now missing, although there are reports he's been found, but there are reports he's still missing. So which one is it? Has he been found? Is he still missing? And why would you want to leave for 3 months when not only is your son-in-law missing, your granddaughter is missing, and the two of them, have been missing for, well, one of them for 5 weeks, and if Don is still missing, he'll soon have been missing for a week. So when I heard the news that Don was missing, I was completely shocked. And the fact that there was other news that the grandmother is going away for 3 months really weirded me out. Because I thought, who would abandon their daughter when her daughter, as in this woman's granddaughter, is missing? Who would leave their daughter when their daughter is missing? Their daughter's daughter, if that makes sense. Who would abandon their daughter when they need them? You know, who now apparently may also have a missing husband. None of this adds up, but there's a few theories as to why it may be happening. She apparently does travel to another state for parts of the year. Apparently, and it's just apparently, she has got friends and families in other states within America, and she normally at certain points of the year goes away for a few months. Now, that's fair enough, completely fair enough. Someone said it was something to do with a medical thing, that maybe she was going away because of medical needs for a few months. I have no idea what's true, but if it's medical, it makes more sense. But if you normally stay with relatives for a few months of the year, wouldn't you postpone that because your granddaughter's missing? I mean, again, as I said, I don't know what the truth is. I don't know whether she's definitely going away for 3 months, but apparently it was a conversation that she was having with her daughter Candus at some sort of get together for summer, whether it was a fundraiser or something at the church. I'm not certain of those circumstances, but they were overheard talking. Candus claimed Don had left. When she woke up, he was gone. This was either last Friday or last Saturday that happened, apparently. And today that I'm filming my video here in England, it's Tuesday. So it is exactly, I think it's exactly 5 weeks now since Summer's been gone, and apparently 3 or 4 or maybe 5 days since Don's disappeared. A lot of people are saying that he's been kicked off of Facebook and is in Facebook jail. I don't know if that's true, but his Facebook can't be found, so perhaps that's true. And a lot of people were saying he wasn't missing, he was just not on Facebook. Well, according to his wife, he is missing. This is such a strange case. It's so fascinating and it's so heartbreaking at the same time, but there's so many things going on a daily basis with it. It's so fast moving and fast paced. It's hard to keep up with all the updates on the case. So if any of you guys know if Don's been found, if any of you guys know exactly why the grandmother of Summer wants to go away for 3 months, please pop your comments below, because as always I love reading your thoughts and views. I love discussing the cases that I cover with you, and as always I will get back to you as soon as I can. But I can't find any concrete proof or evidence that Don is back home. You know, he hasn't given another media interview. No one in America, you know, in the police have sort of said he's back home. No one's really exactly reported him as missing. So maybe it is that he's left his wife and that, you know, as a grown man he's not missing. Some people say he's visiting friends. I don't know if true, but I haven't definitely not heard that he's back with Candus and back at home with his sons. So regarding the grandmother, I mean, this is what I wanted to talk to you about mainly in the video today. I just can't get my head round why you'd want to go away for 3 months unless it maybe gets too hot in Tennessee and she goes to a different state to live somewhere else. But that doesn't make any sense. I've been trying to get through it all in my head. You could just get aircon. So I doubt most people move unless they're quite wealthy to another state to see out the summer months because it's too hot where they normally live. That doesn't add up. Would make much more sense if she's got friends or relatives in another state that she goes to visit. But surely those friends and relatives, unless it's a sick relative that needs your help, surely they could wait for you to go and visit them if your granddaughter is missing. Surely. So as I always say, guys, these are just my thoughts and views. I'm just speculating on the case. I don't have any evidence. I don't have any facts. I don't know whether Don is back home. I don't know whether he's actually left Candus, but apparently he is missing and he's still not back home. And apparently A lot of people are saying that the church are saying he's back home to stop all this talk about it, but apparently he's not. So that's really weird. I mean, the involvement of the church, I don't want to comment on too much because I don't know if they're involved in Summer's disappearance. I haven't seen anything that makes me think that they are, but a lot of people have suggested that they are. But I personally believe Summer had an accident and died, and it's been covered up. Again, as I always say in my videos, I could be wrong, but abduction doesn't add up. You know, stranger coming and grabbing her out of the house, it doesn't add up unless it had been planned, which is more reasonable. It certainly wasn't a chance abduction. You know, there's no way someone just drove past that house and knew that a 5-year-old girl was playing in the basement. It just doesn't add up. Unless, I don't know, I don't want to say it, but a lot of people in the UK, a lot of my British subscribers have suggested that this case is similar to the case of Shannon Matthews. Now, that is a little girl whose mother, sickeningly, disgustingly, horrible woman she is, hid her daughter under a bed, poor little girl, to get some money, get some dollar, get some pounds from like a Madeleine McCann type missing fund. Disgusting. The little girl wasn't even missing. That woman ended up in prison for a long time to pay for her crime. Good job, because that poor little kid got neglected, being made to hide under a bed. I was so shocked at her mother. What a disgrace. What a real disgrace. Horrible, horrible, horrible. But I hope that that's not what's gone on here. But a lot of people have speculated that perhaps they sold their daughter, or perhaps they're hiding her to make money. I don't want to believe that's true. They seem to have already accepted that Summer is dead, so I don't buy that theory, but it's a plausible one. But I do tend to veer here on accidental death that sadly I think might have been covered up. So I hope I'm wrong about my thoughts on Summer and that perhaps she's died and it's been covered up. I really hope I'm wrong and she's found safe. She could be. We don't know. We're just speculating. We're not there. We can all make our judgments and see what we see in these videos and the interviews that the parents have given and make up our own thoughts on it and our own judgments, like I said. But I don't know that they're definitely involved. They seem to have guilty knowledge of something, and Candus acted a lot more strangely in that first interview than Don, but I've often wondered, was the strangeness from her because she was on drugs? So I can't get my head around this case. As I've said in all my other videos that I've done on Summer, I'm so baffled by this. I'm baffled why a grandmother would want to leave her daughter when her daughter, the woman's granddaughter, is missing, when apparently the husband's left, whether he's missing or he's gone AWOL or what's happened to him. Why would you leave? I appreciate the missing auntie, the grandmother's other daughter, Candus, Summer's mother's sister. So Summer's auntie has been missing for quite a number of years. So that's not really relevant, other than it's shocking that there are so many missing people in one family. But what's more shocking is that a grandmother wants to abandon her daughter in a time of need for 3 months. Just doesn't add up, does it? It doesn't to me anyway. So if you've got any information, guys, as I said, on the grandmother, whether she's gone away already, whether she is or she isn't, why she is, pop your comments below as always, because I'd love to know your thoughts on the case. If you haven't already told me, what do you think happened to Summer? Do you think the parents were involved? Do you think it was an abduction? Do you think it was a murder? I know that's not really been muted around so much. Accidental death is what more people go with. Do you think it was an accidental death? Some people are even sort of claiming maybe someone went and played in the woods and got eaten by a bear. I mean, God, there are a lot of theories out there. Plausible. They do live near big woods, but I don't know what to believe here. I personally think an accident at the creek, whether a drowning or whether she fell and banged her head, they do seem the most likely. But again, these are always just my thoughts and views. But I could be wrong. But I can't think of what else has happened. Sorry if I seem perplexed and confused today. This case plays on my mind all day. I just sit around whenever I have any spare time thinking, what on earth has gone on with Summer Wells? Where is she? Was it that the parents were involved? Could it have been a murder? Could it have been an accident? Was it really an abduction? Which I don't buy, I'm afraid to say. But I just can't get my head around this case. It's a case that's really captivated me, and it's definitely a case out of all the cases that I've looked into lately that's really confusing me. Really confusing me. So as I said before, if any of you have any updates on the Summer Wells case, if there's anything that I'm not aware of that's happened in the last 24 or 48 hours, please pop your comments below. If you know that Don Wells has returned home or he's just left Candus, please let me know, because I don't know for definite on that. And if you know why the grandmother wants to go away for the 3 months, is it to visit family? Is it something to do with her bad knee? Is it that she just likes to leave for the summer? I don't know. I'd love to know. So if you know, let me know down there. Thank you. Well, anyway, guys, as always, I hope you are keeping well and staying safe. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you popping your comments below. I've loved reading your thoughts on this case. And as always, guys, I'll be back very soon with another true crime video. Bye for now.